Alright everybody, so I want to give you an update on everything getting done with the van. I made a caged area. I know probably a lot of y'all won't need that in your van, so I'm not going to really show too much of that. But I did make a caged area for my dogs. They got their own little, I got two pit bulls, so two pit bulls, so they're going to have their own little caged area. That's right there. I mean, it's still under construction. I did make that, and then I made a little shelf, like started putting like because it's already small in here, so like another half inch or another inch ain't gonna matter. So what I did is I lowered the roof a little bit with some wire metal like caging thing. I put wire caging so that way I could put my socks or my papers or drawing stuff or electronics or anything up there that I want safe. I could keep it up there, and then I installed this shelf in this bitch because there was no shelves. Actually, there was not a lot of anything. But so what I did is, because see, while you're on the road and shit, someone might break into your vehicle. That happened to me actually one time. Someone broke into my vehicle while I was sleeping in it. So people will break into your vehicle. Whether you're sleeping in it or not sleeping in it, it don't fucking matter. My dogs were in that bitch when they broke into it. My dogs were in the back cuddle with me. The people broke in the front seat. They broke into the front seat, realized I was in that bitch, and jumped out and took off running. And lucky I didn't let my dogs go on them. I'm a little bit nicer than that, but I chased them down. Didn't catch them. They jumped in a car, but I seen them a couple days later. But that's another story for another time. So what I did right here is I put a locking file cabinet, so that way a bitch is locked up. Metal. I think that if you're gonna have shelving, you should definitely have at least one cabinet that you could lock. Of course, you're gonna want to have people over, or you might have people over and you can hang out and smoke or talk, or it happens while you're on the road. You meet new people and you talk to them. Well, when you meet new people and you talk to them, or if you give them a ride, you want to be able to lock your shit up so they don't get into your shit. You know what I mean? So I got a lock and file cabinet in case they want to try to get into my shit. You know? Oh yeah, my eyes are healed, guys. I can see a little bit out of this eye. It's awesome, huh? Alright, so we put all the fucking fiberglass and shit back in there, you know what I mean? And then after we put that back on, we put the roof back on, you know, so fiberglass is in there. Not fiberglass, the styrofoam's in there. Filled in the styrofoam. Alright, now, the next problem was, the person got cold while they was sleeping in this bitch, right? Which is understandable, but there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. Sometimes when you do an idea that is not your idea, or that you don't feel passionate about, or that you don't do your research about, you actually don't do it right. So what happened is, person got cold, they taped the door, right, with duct tape. Taped the door with duct tape. Oh, that's another thing I'm gonna have to fix. But so they taped the door with duct tape. Well, the duct tape tore off the paint on the vehicle. You see? So for all y'all doing your van and shit, and or living in your van, or taking care of your van like it's a house or whatever, staying in that bitch trying to stay warm, do not duct tape your doors. That is the dumbest thing you can do. All that is from duct tape. Fuck this van up. Like hardcore fuck this van up. I just took the heat gun to it, had to take it all off, scratched up everything. So another thing we're doing is it had this shit. This is like some kind of sticker or something on the back of the vehicle, you know? We took that shit off. That's that mess right there. We also took this shit right here off. I definitely do not want people knowing whether it's a Ram, whether it's a Dodge, whether it's a... I don't really care what people know, but honestly, I just don't want people knowing my business like that. I don't want my van to stand out. I want it to kind of blend in. So, I mean, the rack on the back is going to, of course, stand out a little bit. But as far as that goes, I'm going to make that happen. But I don't want it to stand out too much, you know what I mean? I want to be able to blend in when I want to blend in. Also, another thing is so I did all that, took all that off, boom, 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 right? We gave it a wash, I took the other locking gas cap off my other vehicle, put it on this one. You know. Another thing I'm noticing is they didn't put the tape on this side, so I'm safe on this side. You see, that's what the door's supposed to look like before the tape tears everything up. Now what they did is they right here, this shit, I'm gonna have to scratch all this off. They painted the lights, headlights, tail lights. Also, let me get up here and show you guys real quick. Boop, boop, boop. So I ran water on it yesterday to see if it fixed it. It did fix it, I guess for now. I don't know if this is a permanent fix or a temporary fix. I've never used these things before. It's like a waterproof tape, I guess. What I'm gonna do with the waterproof tape, honestly, is I'm gonna truck bed coat the top over the waterproof tape. Waterproof tape is supposed to keep the water out because there was holes all in the top of the roof where some dumbass put fucking satellite dishes up here and fucked everything up. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Let me show you. I know this one's taking a minute. All right, so all these black things. All these are holes. So, basically my advice to you guys is, look at this shit. So, my advice to you guys is, if you have satellite dishes, do not put them on top of your vehicle. That is the wrong move. If you put it on top of your vehicle, let's think about this logically, okay? Anybody with a little bit of common sense, let's think about this. If you put satellite dishes on top of your vehicle, and then you have to park in the sun, do you think you're going to want to be in your vehicle in the sun? No, you're not. It's going to be hot in your vehicle, especially if the sun's beating down on some solar panels. You're going to want to park in the shade. So, to be logical and be smart about it, attach your solar panels to a separate unit. Run your solar panels out. So say I was to attach my solar panels to a, say just for instance, I was attached to this. Okay, this is my solar panel unit. All right, I wouldn't put it there because of course someone would step on it, it's too low, yada yada yada, right? Okay, so put your solar panels on there so that you could take that motherfucker and you can move it to the place where they're, and run cord from it, move it to the place where you want the sun or where the sun is hitting on those solar panels. You definitely are not going to want to put it on top of your vehicle because you're going to put holes in your vehicle that shouldn't be there. Leaking water. I know the person was complaining about water leaking on them. Duh, you got fucking cheese grater roof. So, I mean, if you want solar panels, cool, go with it. Just run your solar panels separate from your actual van or motorhome or whatever. Do not attach them to your place. Do not attach them to your motorhome. Do not attach them to your van. I'm telling you, that is the worst fucking move you can make. When you do that, you're putting holes in your vehicle. You're making sure that you have to park in the sun every single time that you want to charge your battery. So if you want a full battery, you got to park in the sun. You got to deal with the sun. You got to be hot. You got to fucking, people that usually stay in their van or your motorhome or whatever, you don't want to park in the sun. You want to park in the shade because you want to stay cool. So if you want to park in the shade, be able to park in the shade and then run your solar panels separate. All right? My word of advice to all you guys. So far that's how the van's looking. A little bit of advice for you guys. I've decided I'm going to paint this bitch white because white blends in a lot better. This brown bullshit, I don't know what the fuck this is. Somebody got a Volkswagen symbol on here. I think that's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Maybe I'll put it back on somewhere, but for now, it's gonna come off pretty soon here. I'm gonna do some customization to this van. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it feels. Like the person that owned it before said, I don't like the energy in it. They had a different energy than me. And I don't know. I'm gonna run with my energy on this van. Whatever it is. I'm gonna run with it, and I will show you guys when I'm done with it.